You are an insignificant sentient being free-falling through the nothingness that is space. Life has no intrinsic meaning or purpose, and the sooner you realise that, the happier you'll be. From the moment we're born, we're kind of bombarded with all of this information telling us how we should live our lives. I spent most of my years in school with the understanding that I'd have to get a good education so I could get a good job to pay for a house, get married, have kids, work until my inevitable demise, because that's what humans do. But somewhere along this point I had what is called an existential crisis. I don't think this is kind of unique to me. I think most, if not all, people will go through this at some point in their life. This is the sudden realisation that you're kind of just fleeting through life, jumping from thing to thing because it's a social expectation, when in fact you're a human being with feelings and thoughts and dreams and intentions and freedom. When in fact you're a human being who only has a finite amount of time in which to live their life. I suffered a persistent existential crisis and I was essentially paralysed with lack of motivation. It was quite hard to compel myself to do something with the very understanding that my existence had no meaning and that I would eventually die and fall back into the nothingness which begat me. As philosophically liberating as it is to understand that life has no innate meaning. Woo! Yeah, no meaning! Woo! Yeah, no meaning! At some point, you're gonna have to decide what it is that you want to do with your life. With the freedom of total control of our lives and the very short time it's been granted, we soon have to decide what it is that gives our life meaning. What do we want to do? How will I achieve happiness? What are my dreams and aspirations? What do I expect to have done when I die? And when I say dreams, I don't mean material things. I don't mean cars, houses, islands, jet planes, black, blue, white, gold, dresses that nobody can discern the colour of. The purpose of an existential crisis is to come out of it enlightened. If you still want to live your life to buy stuff, then you need to go back into the hyperbolic doubt of nothingness. Some people turn to religion to give their lives meaning, evident from the 2 billion Christians, 1.5 million followers of Islam, 500 million Buddhists, 1 billion Hindus, and countless other religious denominations. Others might find that humanism defines their purpose. Living in such a way to promote maximal goodness for the greatest number of people, engaging yourself in philanthropic work in order to kind of perpetuate morality, basically being a decent person and not being a prick. Or you might just want to adhere to your own personal philosophies. I guess that's something you can only answer for yourself. For any of you guys interested, the belief system that gives my life purpose and meaning is Illuvatourism. It's essentially the religious system of the good peoples of Middle Earth. As for happiness, I think it's simple really. Just do whatever you have to do to make yourself happy. Unless that thing is killing a bunch of people or throwing babies at walls, don't do that thing. Do the next thing that makes you happy. If you want to spend your time singing because it's what you love, then do it. If you want to move to China and go study Shaolin for 5 years in a temple, then do it. If you want to go all castaway and live on a desert island, do it. If you want to run around naked outside because you like the feeling of fresh breeze on your undercrackers, then cool man, just do it. You're a self-governing human being and it's your responsibility to make your life the best possible. Pat pat. Anyways guys, like, comment, subscribe, do all the good stuff. I'm out of here. Hanon lei, melonin.